The major cold period is the coldest solar term in a year, when all the other villagers go to town to buy goods for Spring Festival during the 12th lunar month. Cui Chang-an leads his companions on a walk into the frozen mountain forests again. Each year before the Spring Festival, he will search for ginseng in that snowy land, guided by his experience, judgment, and memories of digging ginseng in summer days. It is not a custom in the Changbai mountain area to dig for ginseng in winter. A long time ago, only very poor ginseng diggers in desperate need of income were willing to take the risk and go into the mountains. Mountain ginseng does not fetch a high price in winter. But Cui Chang-an, a leader of ginseng diggers, has his own reasons. He believes that what he finds during the Spring Festival will bring him good luck for the following year. Cui Chang-an made a living growing ginseng when he was young, so he is pretty familiar with the plant. In his 50s, he has taken over the role of an elderly man and become the leader of ginseng diggers in town. In villages of different sizes at the foot of the Changbai Mountains, there are many ginseng diggers like Cui Chang-an. This ancient trade is still passed on in the mysterious forests. In the winter and summer each year, these leaders of ginseng diggers carry on travelling between the mountains and their homes, so they are closely tied to the mountain forests. They have inherited special rules and follow taboos, and they adhere to these ginseng digging customs like religious followers. The best time to dig ginseng is just after the summer solstice period. After the rains, the thick and wet forests house an abundance of treasures. Cui Chang-an leads some ginseng diggers into the mountains. With a stick in their hands, they move carefully forward in a horizontal line, searching meticulously in the areas they pass through. Bending over in their search, they are invisible to their companions, so they beat large trees with the stick to make a sound and let them know how far away they are. After searching in the morning in the dense forest, they find nothing. Cui Chang-an decides to eat first. It's common for them to search the forests for days on end without finding anything. Therefore, ginseng diggers bring a lot of food with them, including alcohol and meat. Their living conditions are much better than in the past when they searched the mountains. If the leader shouts out, he is bound to have found something. Hearing that, the others shout back in response. Only other ginseng diggers understand what they say. The ginseng must be dug by the leader. After he removes the earth from the surface, he digs at the roots one by one with a piece of deer bone, until all the earth around the roots is removed. The whole process is long and complex, as ensuring that the ginseng is fully intact directly affects its price. The vast forest is almost frozen solid with the cold. In winter in Fusong, the lowest temperature is less than minus 40 degrees Celsius. The huge temperature differences throughout the 4 seasons make this area suitable for growing ginseng. Sui Chang'an is lucky. Finding ginseng under the frozen and snow-covered earth is undoubtedly an auspicious sign. No matter how cold it gets, the rules for digging ginseng must be strictly observed. The word digging cannot be used, and they must refer to it as inviting ginseng or lifting treasure. After they find some ginseng, the larger specimens can be lifted, while the smaller ones should be left alone. They cannot take it all. He moves carefully, following the rules and showing respect. Sui Chang'an soaks the mountain ginseng dug before the spring festival in alcohol. All households in the town soak ginseng in alcohol. Each of the roots of the mountain ginseng should be washed thoroughly, and no soil should be left over, or the alcohol will get an earthy flavour. The alcohol with ginseng mellows as time goes by. It will be drunk during the spring festival, warming and strengthening the body. Ginseng is a mysterious treasure of the deep forests and is also a commonly seen health product. During the spring festival, the most frequently cooked dish in Sui's house is stewed chicken with ginseng. Wild mountain ginseng is a little bitter, so people are more interested in its healthy properties than its taste. However, ginseng grown by people in the fields is not as valuable. His wife cuts it into large slices, fries them, and puts them in a syrup that has been boiled with white sugar. Based on the same method used when making candied sweet potato, a dish that northeasterners are skilled at, his wife makes candied ginseng. As it consumes a lot of sugar and oil and involves a very complicated process, in the past his wife only made this sweet dish especially for their daughter during the spring festival. Nowadays their daughter has grown up, but, like before, she asks her mother to add some more sugar. For many people, adding sugar represents an increase in happiness.
吃点巴斯人参，
好长时间没吃了，经常不回家，也没有人给做，还是那么好吃。比你做的好吃。
那会儿你爸他们挣工分儿一天挣多点钱都吃不起的嘛。
不是现在了，你想回来吃，现在那就回来拿。
是啊。
现在这个生活条件有点太好了。
每年都盼望他拿个大30，反正年年，反正你爸年年都收入还行，都挺好的。
Before finishing the meal, Sui Chang'an sets up a platform for worshipping the god of the mountains in the central room. Every year during the spring festival, worshipping the god of the mountains is as important as having the reunion dinner. This year, Sui Chang'an dug up a lot of ginseng, which provides the family with a comfortable life in the coming year. Nothing is more satisfying for a family engaged in digging ginseng than this.